swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 2-10.
Matzik gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. LeMahieu scoops it up, and the throw in time to get Crawford as he can't bunt his way aboard here. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. These Rockies, Eric Karros, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going here this afternoon. So if anybody can get him out of this rut they're in, this is the guy.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Corey Seager will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Oh, and Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. You look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Adrian Gonzalez will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Yasiel Puig will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Eric, any thoughts?
Really was in control of his last appearance. He threw a complete game 2-hitter. We'll see if he's got that same sort of stuff in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Jose Reyes will stand in with an even .300 average here in the month of April. Into the seats, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Nolan Arenado gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
But they are in for a tough test here this afternoon as they are facing one of the best pitchers around. But the way they've been playing lately, I don't think they're going to be too fazed by it.
Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Carlos Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. LA's on top, 3-0. Justin Turner will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
Matzek's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. Hernandez ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Gonzalez looks up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. Standing in now, Alex Wood. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one. He's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Ben Paulson will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Kike Hernandez comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
The 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Scott Van Slyke will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1. Stepping in, Tyler Matzik. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Rockies do get 1 back via the solo. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Van Slyke is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third. Adrian Gonzalez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Gonzalez is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Seager is up with it. A quick out number 1.
The shortstop, number 7.
Jose Reyes is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 28.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He gets there, but he missed it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Wood sets. First pitch on its way. Ben Paulson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Yasiel Puig is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
Matzik looks in. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Hard liner toward short, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double. Justin Turner will stand in now with a runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's Jay Bruce now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, pitcher, Alex.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. David Hale is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Alex Wood will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez on the move. 1 away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Carl Crawford will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Belted high and deep into right center. Hernandez ranging back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. A 3-run home run for Chase Utley. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey.
As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And the Dodgers bats just keep going, as this is extra bases as well. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Adam Ottavino is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Charlie Blackmon strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies 1. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Colorado,
Scott Van Slyke stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Hit to third. Turner's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
the catcher, number 4, Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Yasiel Puig heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Justin Turner stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. For Puig, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third is Puig headed for the plate. The run scores from second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
The catcher, number 33,
Jay Bruce steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runners off for second. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Rockies 1. Brandon Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Brandon Barnes.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop,
Jose Reyes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Down the third baseline. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Boone Logan will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Logan.
Chase Utley will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
The batter,
Corey Seager Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And now you can't help but think back to that time.
Here's Adrian now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, this was going to get one home easily, and I thought that they might get 2 out of this. You're going to see this ball bangs off the wall on the fly, and they'll wind up holding that second runner at third base. So it's an RBI double with a chance now to maybe bring home a couple more.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
High and deep to center field. Hernandez going back on it. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and the run is in to score from second. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Justin Turner will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Jay Bruce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 bases. Nolan Arenado will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Woods ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Sent on the ground out to second. Utley is there. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Justin Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Alex Wood gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Yeah, he's got the lead on the mound, and he's shaping up to be the winning pitcher. Now he's got a pair of base hits to go along with it. Wow, have a game, why don't you?
Into the box, Carl Crawford. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Josh Reddick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Reddick around third. And a relay to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw, and it's a double play.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So standing in, Corey Seager. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
High and deep to left center field. Hernandez racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Van Slyke is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Luis Avilan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
The left fielder, number 33.
Scott Van Slyke stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Utley's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Into the box, Nick Hundley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Are empty here with 2 men out. Tap fouled at home plate. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and they remain well behind. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Mott will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 30, Jason Mott. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hernandez racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Well, you know, every base runner is precious out there, but they're even more so when you get them all the way to third base. So when you get careless and get tagged out there in no man's land, well, that's going to drive your manager crazy.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he lines this one out to center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Justin Turner, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Hit well on the ground to first. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets one, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Gerardo Parra will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Gerardo Parra.
And that misses inside 1-0. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
One and one, here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's 5 in a row. He's retired now since coming on to start the 7th.
Jose Reyes stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Belted high in the air out to left. Crawford shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pedro Baez will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now this fella right here back for another inning of work. He did put up a clean 0, but it wasn't without a few nervous moments.
Yeah, he wound up giving up 3 hits in the inning, but somehow he was able to pitch around it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Carl Crawford now as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Corey Seager. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Pedro Baez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Nolan Arenado will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Ben Paulson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Kike Hernandez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just...
We're there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 16-1.
Exactly.
So long from Fenway.
A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.